Hey, hello and welcome to Operation Status Quo here on a Tuesday, a very happy Tuesday. Operation Status Quo is indeed engaged on a Tuesday, the 29th of August in the good year 2023. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Pete Palma. And, today, obviously, I'm outside a little bit because we're preparing and for Hurricane Idalia is coming through, I believe is the name of this hurricane. So I actually wanted to turn around here so you could see behind me. I wanted to come to the pool today because I always talk about the pool in my videos, my dipsy doodles and going for swims and stuff and how much I enjoy that. So I was going to go into the pool and, do a little dip and take you guys around the pool and show you that today for some fun. But unfortunately, the pool is closed because of the hurricane coming. I mean, we still got most of the day till it gets here. So, I was thinking that we'd be able to be responsible for ourselves as human beings. But obviously, I understand the liability factors. I guess I don't want someone floating dead in the pool during a hurricane, and I'm probably the only kind of kook that's coming out during a hurricane anyway. So instead of being at the pool, we're pondering by the pond. As you can see the pond behind me, I'm going to back up, doing a video here, and for whatever reason, I thought I could flip my camera back and forth, but I can't. So we're just going to do it this way. You can see the sky getting a little dark up there behind me as things are starting to move in. So this is a quick one today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you some of the palm trees just above me here too. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I'm telling you, it's the kind of life you got to live. And that's not about like just doing nothing all the time or, being on vacation. I just mean, just really get out in nature and enjoy what's going on. Even during a hurricane, get out and enjoy. I still did my walk this morning. I was out and about doing my normal thing, as it were. So, doing the preps that I got to do around the house to make sure things are safe. But at the same time, what are you going to do? So you might as well try to enjoy what you can. So, here on Operation Status Quo, for those of you that have never seen before, thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the time to watch. This is the space where we observe the status quo of life. We learn to flow with the status quo of life. And then, of course, we create our own flow of quo, because that's the only way to go. So, as far as topics today, I mean, generally, what do we talk about here on Operation Status Quo? We just kind of observe what's going on in the world. We pay attention to it. We know not to get crazy and upset and angry, but we have to be vigilant and aware of what's happening around us and make decisions accordingly so that we can live our best lives and not be, these socio-economic slaves to a system designed to keep us down. So, and that's why I live the way I live, and that's why Operation Status Quo exists as a show on YouTube. So, again, today's just kind of hanging out. I was going to do that little dip in the pool, kind of brought me down. Let me show you the pool again behind me. I thought you guys would really, we'll do that. We'll come back another time, and I'll do a little swim around the pool for you and give you the other side of the fence, but it's beautiful here too, obviously, as I walk around over this way a little bit. So many, these little ponds that are all through the neighborhood are just, amazing. I had done a little video from this area once before. You could track that down in some of my older live streams. But look at that there. I hope just, there's no real point to anything today. It's just, is there ever really a point to anything on Operation Status Quo? Yeah, there is a point. The point is just trying to encourage people to let you know I'm with you each and every day, most days anyway, that I'm on. It's really more about that. It's like always a space that you can go to and know that someone is looking at the world in a different way, so you don't have to feel like you're out of your mind. I spent a lot of time in my life always, being called weird and, all that kind of crap, because I didn't want to follow a lot of the mainstream ways of doing things. So, but now, as I talk about all the time, it's really a beautiful time in the world. As chaotic as everything seems, we're really coming to a space of growth in humanity and different ways of thinking. I see it. If you're looking for it, I would say you see it. It's just a matter of, how much you want to allow yourself to get into it, right? Because I talk about it sometimes that it is scary at times, right? Because we're so ingrained and so used to the way things have always been and the way the world is, and I talk about it a lot of how, we don't even know what's ahead of us, right? Sometimes it's easy to try to hold on to what we thought was comfortable, and without even realizing how much more abundance we can have on the other side once we go through some of the changes that we're going through. So how's it going to play out? Who the hell knows, right? I mean, that's up in the air. I guess that's the fun part in a way too. I think the most comforting thing to always remember, is that, even if it doesn't resonate with you totally, right now, but the most important thing I think to remember is that, we chose our lives, we chose to be here. We chose our mission. So whatever it is, whatever that mission is, whatever we're meant to learn, we're here. So, I mean, there's comfort in that, right? I mean, because you don't have to feel like you're just some random existing creature on a world that's like going to harm you every 20 seconds and you're, scared to death of everything. And that's like what our mainstream media tries to portray all the time. Unfortunately, I feel they just, it's part of the design of the plan to keep us from being our best selves, to keep us, enslaved in the system that's profiting the few and leaving the many to wonder what the hell's going on. So, it's just encouragement. I really care about people. I talk about that all the time. That's why I'm here. It's just kind of fun to speak and to try to provide encouragement and a space to know that, just be yourself, live true to yourself, whatever that is. Keep your heart open, your mind open. When things happen that make you reactive, that bring the fear, just realize that and take a space, to be with it and not let it overtake you. Just realize it, realize it is what it is and for what it is. And you don't have to go down that road of whatever negative vibes we attach to, that's the stuff that we're putting out in the universe. And if we're vibing and resonating in a negative way with fear or anything like that, then that's going to bring more of that into your life. Like attracts life. Water seeks its own level, so it's all that kind of rigmarole, right? All right. So seriously, I hope you're feeling good out there. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, make some comments. Your participation is always welcome. I'm happy to hear from you, the audience out there. I'd like to know your ideas. If there's information you'd like for me to talk about, I'm happy to do it. If you want to be a guest on the program, that's always a pleasure as well. So if you know anybody in the path of this storm coming through Florida right now, reach out to them, check on your loved ones, and, pray that everybody's safe. And, I guess I'm a little selfish. I just don't want to lose power. It's like, hey, the whole world can collapse all around me as long as I can keep the refrigerator and the lights on, right? And I guess the air conditioning. So, but no, seriously, there's people that got it a lot worse. And, wherever it makes landfall, which will be a little north of where I am, I know they're going to have it a little bit worse. So, just prayers and thoughts to everyone in the path of the storm. It is what it is when you live in these type of areas. It's, you have to be, that's what I'm realizing for myself, being a little bit newer to Florida, that, it's great to be here and I love it. And there's nothing to be scared of. It's to be aware of your surroundings and, make yourself prepared. And, little by little, I'm doing more and more so that, by the time a few more storms come, I won't even be thinking twice about it, unless it's so bad that I have to evacuate. Then I guess that'll be another story to tell. Well, I see those clouds coming in a little bit from behind, so supposed to be a little bit later in the day that the storm's going to hit. I'm a little disappointed. I wish I could have made it into that pool there today. I love my swims, I really do. But hey, you never know. If it rains enough and we get flooded out, I might be swimming down my own street. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for being here today with me on Operation Status Quo. Again, please like, subscribe, share, send this out to your family, your friends, those you love, and those you despise as well. And remember that, we are all one human family. So, I'm looking at as this channel as a space to, build community and let people share their skills, their talents, their thoughts. As we work together, we really can build a beautiful space where we all can thrive and not have to feel like we have to be so competitive with one another, and so entrenched in worldly ways that keep us from, living a free, heartfelt, abundant life. So anyway, that's it for me here today. Again, I'm Pete Palma Mama. Thanks for your time. God bless each and every one of you out there, individually as well as a group. You know how much I love you. We'll see what happens if I have power. I should be back on tomorrow. If not, maybe I'll do another one like this. We'll see how it goes as this storm passes through later today and overnight tonight. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Operation Status Quo disengaged.